Obrahan nyo lang blast, linggo
Ang
kay
pag-trip sa ilang sistema,
So sa
halin sa
supply
grid.
side, okay tayo.
Storbo, di makapatulog yung
Lagi diyan
tao.
wala siyang suga.
The first workday back for most government and private office employees on Panay Island following the New Year's celebrations was disrupted. At around 2:20 p.m. on January 2, almost simultaneously electric cooperatives in the region released public advisories about an unexpected power interruption. The National Grid Corporation of the Philippines identified the cause as multiple power plant trippings on Panay Island.
The way it was reported to us is that na-activate ng ilang protection system because of may na-detect siya sa operations ng ilang makina. May naga-trip na dira kung may problema na untat na una siya. Internal na siya. External, is kung may ma-detect man ang sistema sang planta nga halin sa sagwa, shutdown man na siya. So ang una sa isang internal to siya. Ang suno sa mga sa pito ka planta nga nag-simultaneous trip, ang pag-trip sa ilang sistema halin sa grid. So now insofar as the 7 other plants concerned. So ginsabat ka ginasang PCPC halin sa sagwa, ang halin sa disturbance sa grid ang rason kung nag-trip kami.
So, pag fluctuation, kahit why nila na kayo ang ilang transmission lines, dapat may protection na mo. Why nila na butangan protection, pag umamos na, igo ang power plant.
Ang nangyari talaga, all of the power plants collapse. That's the scenario na we don't want to happen. Kasi if that's happen, napakatagal. It will really take so long. And right now, normally 3 days, diba? Last April 2023, it was 3 days. Sana ma-prevent nga hindi maubos. But what happened right now, lahat ng planta, from the biggest power plant to the smallest power plant, was interrupted. And the worst case pa, the voltage level biglang mag-increase. So, i-cut off also yung connection natin sa grid from Negros and Cebu. So, cut off tayo, then na-island na si Panay, wala na talagang supply during that scenario. So, it was triggered by an internal problem in the power plant of PDC Unit 1. Then 2 hours after, ni-follow na interrupt ang other plants.
NGCP said that around 12:06 p.m., Unit 1 of Panay Energy Development Corporation in Iloilo City tripped off due to an internal issue.
We are on the process ng deloading or yung pinababa namin yung load noon following doon sa spots order. No? So during that process, may na-trigger na protection device. So it's just a momentary activation ng vibration sensor doon sa boiler feed pump namin. So tinitrip niya yon. So nag-trip yung unit 1. It was alas 12 ng tanghali. But dahil momentary lang yon, we inform namin si NGCP na restart kami kaagad. Nag-commit kami sa kanila ng between 3 to 4 hours. Kasi unfortunate lang yun na may na-detect na high vibration. May tatlo tayong klase ng startup, no, para maliwanagan lang, ma-miss ko tayo. Na pagka hot start, ang tawag noon, kung galing siya nag-operate tapos nag-trip, ibig sabihin yan may apoy pa yung boiler, no? Madali yang i-restart kasi ang naka-trigger lang naman is momentary, hindi siya permanent na trouble. Nag-shutdown din ang unit 2 natin. Ang hinihintay namin na mayroon kaming feedback power supply, no? Kasi hindi kami maka-start kasi we have requirements na i-start yung mga pumps namin. Medyo nagtagal dahil nung isusupply na sana nila yung feedback power, nag-trip naman yung submarine cable.
At 2:19 p.m., PEDC Unit 2 and Palm Concepcion Power Corporation in Concepcion, Iloilo tripped off.
Yung ano naman, yung sa Unit 2, ang nakita namin as recorded, nag-low voltage yung grid. No? So dahil may protection siya para hindi masira yung major equipment natin, especially yung generator, dahil masyadong mababa yung grid, nag-react siya. Kasi yun yung function niya, tinitrip niya. So, unfortunately, sabay din pala lahat ng planta dito kasama ang pump conception.
Just to backtrack, di ba, nung 12:09, nag-trip yung Unit 1 ng PDC. Ang nangyari, yung supply sa Panay Island was only 300 after its tripping. Tapos, yung demand ng Panay is at 400. So, may deficiency na 100 megawatts, no? If you look at the transmission line ng NGCP, may tatlong kawad na nakasampay, di ba? Yun yung tinatawag na three-phase, no? Sa transmission system, tatlong phases yung ginagamit. Those 3 phases should have equal at least equal voltages, no? Yung phase A, nakita namin na nasa 138 kV siya, kilovolts. Yung phase B, sorry, nasa 128 kV. Tapos yung phase C, nasa 134. So may mga discrepancy na siya, no? At yung discrepancy between A and B is about 6.72%, which is medyo abnormal na yan eh. Usually, ang maximum na pwedeng discrepancy is about 3% as per standards. Ito, nakita to nung line, yung linya namin, yung connection namin sa grid, nakita to na abnormality, no? So, nag-trigger yung namin, yung protection ng planta namin. So, ang mangyayari niyan, to protect the power plant, magti-trip na rin yung power plant namin. Mag-stop operating kasi to protect it kasi wala nang pagdadala ng power. It was a consequence of the unbalance in the system voltage.
As PEDC Unit 3 was under annual preventive maintenance, Panay Island experienced a lack of power supply, which cascaded to other smaller power plants, leading to a blackout.
When we tripped out, since Panay 2 na lang yung natitira na malaki sa Panay Island, plus may ilang power plus din, Nabas and so on, yung 6. Yun yung sinasabing simultaneous trip out ng 6 power plants kasi there's a domino effect or a cascading effect. Pag nawala na yung isang malaki at hindi na kaya ng maliliit na power plant to sustain yung supply sa Panay, yung protection nila will also make them trip out. So sunod-sunod kaming na trip out. So nagkaroon na ng blackout sa buong Panay.
After nag-trip ang PDC Unit 1, as NGCP had mentioned, stable pa yung grid. So sa supply side, okay tayo. So now, ang problem natin is the integrity of yung transmission lines. Even doon sa forum, pinag-uusapan yun na may plano talaga na delay lang na magdagdag ng mga linya. Hanggang hindi matapos yun, masasabi natin na may posibilidad pa rin na mangyayari ang mga ganitong sitwasyon.
Power only returned to normalcy on Friday afternoon, January 5. The blackout on Panay Island, a jarring disruption in the first workday of 2024, has left residents and officials deeply concerned and frustrated. The NGCP, as the primary operator of the country's power grid, must urgently address this issue with clarity and commitment to prevent future occurrences. The power outage is not just an inconvenience, but a critical failure in infrastructure. The simultaneous tripping of multiple power plants points to underlying vulnerability in the grid stability and resilience. NGCP's explanation of the incident seems to have worn thin with the public and raises more questions than answers. The blackout's timing, impacting the first workday of the year, only compounds its severity. Such disruptions are not just a matter of lost convenience, but can have a profound economic impacts and shake public confidence in critical infrastructure. In the bustling economic landscape of Iloilo City and the broader region of Western Visayas, uncertainty has been cast. This isn't the first time that the region has been plunged into darkness. Similar incidents in April 2023 and the previous widespread outages across Panay Island highlight a troubling pattern. The connection from Negros to Panay and the yet-to-be-established line from Luzon through Batangas, Mindoro to Panay are critical infrastructural elements that remain in limbo. The financial impact on businesses is profound when power falters. So does the capacity for industrial growth, retail operations, and even basic service provisions. The situation in Iloilo City and the broader Western Visayas is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of our urban centers to infrastructural deficiencies. It is not just about seeking redress for the current crisis. It's a call for proactive stance against recurring power issues that hamstring economic growth and erode public trust in utility providers.
Muna makaugot lang kay istorbo, di makapatulog itawo. Pati mga bata hindi katulog, bisan diin mi manago ginot japon sa sala tanan mag-agwanta pay kayab lang nga kayab basta mag-aga muna pagka adlaw baligya ka dito tuyo ka kay gumikan Storbo ang brand out. Kabudlay gidi kay pares na sa akon nga may nagamasakit pa to sa balay. Galalaing gito sa kay tungod nga pila kadlaw gito. Sobra isa na kadlaw. Di kagabi nagsiga dahil blackout naman. Way labot sa imo da nga tulod balay nga kagamay lang ti kabudlay gidi ang wala sang suga.
As Ilongo's reel from this economic blow, the need for a swift, coordinated response is critical. This incident should serve as a catalyst for broader discussions on infrastructure resilience, energy diversification, and regulatory oversight. The potential for renewable energy sources in a more robust grid system could offer a sustainable path forward. For the residents and businesses of Iloilo City, the resolution of this crisis cannot come soon enough. The hope is that this darkness will lead to a brighter, more stable energy future for Western Visayas.